Hi there, we'll start with the Contact Center AI demo walkthrough for Educational Universities use case. We'll begin with the solution architecture followed by the demo walkthrough. So, the solution architecture usually describes the operations performed by the bot. Here, the bot is usually referred to chatbot or the telephonic bot, which has been completely trained on Google Cloud Dialogflow platform. Using various components, namely Dialogflow Intent for the chatbot and Dialogflow Telephonic Gateway for the telephonic bot. So once the bot is set up and trained on the process data, the user can go ahead and ask the queries related to the universities and get the necessary feedback. Here the user might be a parent, faculty, student or a newbie. And the details which we have covered regarding the university are regarding the general restart, faculty academics, student academics, about health and safety or COVID-19, and further events and activities. So once the user get the necessary result or the answer for the query, the bot goes ahead and asks whether the user is satisfied or not. If the user is not satisfied, it internally it collects information regarding the user and updates these personal details on the database, which is the BigQuery component on the Google Cloud platform, which the university can further utilize to contact them personally. So this is the high level architecture. We can start with the demo walkthrough. Before that, I want you to show the data collection. How do we collect the data and process the data to train the bot? So this is the document where the data has been collected. So here the document is assorted in the pattern of heading, subheading and the queries. We can have the headings, and under each heading we'll have a number of questions and the answers related to the question to train the bot. So once we have set up the document and assorted it according to the relevant topics, we can start with the training step. For that, you need to create a GCP project and enable the Dialogflow APIs and IAM rules related to the chatbot. For that, you have certain docs on GCP. You can refer to that. So once the Dialogflow component is set up, we have on the left panel we have something called intents, entities, knowledge base and all. So that is the training or the data training components, and then we have fulfillment integration. So this is where the bot interacts with the script which we have trained. So here we can see there are several intents, or the topics have been assorted and trained to the bot, what is the question answer and how does the user ask the questions and how should it answer them. So similarly entities and knowledge base work in the same fashion. So we have fulfillment script. So the fulfillment script internally connects the trained data with the queries asked by the user and gives the necessary result to the user. It also enables the webhook through which you can integrate the chatbot to your necessary web page or GChat or any other tools which is been enabled and supporting for the Dialogflow product. You can do it through the fulfillment script, or you can also integrate your database to the script itself. And coming to the integrations, you have certain Dialogflow components like a telephonic gateway and other third-party tools where you can integrate them for the telephonic or voice-over bot for the interaction. So you have history where you can check how many calls you have handled, and analytics shows what is the the query pattern or the how the call pattern works and all. So you can daily and on daily basis on you can just fine grain it to any number of details which you want. So this is how we train the bot. Next we can start with the testing the bot. So here we have integrated the bot to our Pluto 7 web page, demos web page. We can start with the initial normal conversation with the bot, and we can see it starts with the topics which have been trained, and you can select any of the topics. We'll start with the first topic, that is general restart. And again, inside general restart, it again asks what is specifically what you want to know. Or we can ask got the third question. That is where I can find the latest information regarding campus access. So it internally selects the answer based on the trained data and gives the elaborated answer for the particular question. So this is how the chatbot works. We can test the similar question through the telephonic bot by dialing through this number.
Hi there. Hope so. You are doing good. Select the option you want to proceed with. 1. About general restart. 2. About faculty academics. 3. About student academics. 4. About COVID-19 health and safety. 5. About events and activities.
Option 1. About general restart.
Tell us which one of the following questions you want to know about general restart. 1. What are the guiding principles for the return to campus? 2. What phase of the restart are we in currently? 3. Where I can find the latest information regarding campus access? 4. Can Uber and Lyft drivers still drop off passengers at the University Park campus?
Option 3.
Ride-hailing services are not considered visitors due to the limited time and interaction with the campus community, and they do not need to complete Trojan Check. It is important to note that these drivers will have limited access to campus after 8 p.m.
Thank you. So this was regarding the telephonic bot and the complete demo for the educational university use case. Thank you.